Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm teacher Roslina and I'm a MUET teacher teaching Form 6 in the historic city of Malacca. Today we'll be looking at MUET Speaking Part 2. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's first of all look at the video content. This video is made up of 4 parts. Firstly, we're going to look at the MUET Speaking test structure. Secondly, we're going to look at the sample question for Part 2. Thirdly, will be the essential steps to take in MUET Speaking Part 2. And the last part, we will go through a candidate's sample answer. Let's now move on to the first part of this video, which is the MUET Speaking test structure. The MUET Speaking test is made up of 2 parts, Part 1 and Part 2. Let's look closer at these 2 parts. Part 1 is an individual presentation. This individual presentation is going to be based on 1 prompt. You will be given 2 minutes for you to prepare for this task and the next 2 minutes for you to present your ideas. After all the candidates have presented their individual presentation for Part 1, you are going to move on to Part 2. Part 2 is a group discussion. All 4 candidates will have a discussion based on 1 mind map with 5 prompts. Before you start this discussion, you will be given 3 minutes for you to prepare for this task. After the 3 minutes preparation time is over, you will then start your discussion. You will all have 8 to 12 minutes to have the discussion based on the 5 prompts given. Let's now move on to the second part of this video, which is the sample question for Part 2. This is what the sample question look like. Let's read the question for Part 2. Part 2, group discussion. You have 3 minutes to prepare. You have 8 to 12 minutes for the discussion. Situation. There are many advantages of learning another language. In your group, discuss the advantages. And this here is the rest of the question. This is the mind map. Let's finish reading the question first. Advantages of learning another language. More reading materials. Enjoy movies and songs. Use the language when needed. Go on holiday. Use in our resumes. This mind map shows you the situation and your task for Part 2. Let's look at this mind map a little bit closer to get some understanding of the question. So this here in the middle is where you can find the situation. You saw this earlier in the first part of the question. Your task in Part 2 then is for you to speak and discuss about the 5 suggestions given here, which are the advantages of learning another language. Let's look at these suggestions, which are going to be your prompts in your discussion. Prompts mean something that will trigger and start another thing. In this case, these suggestions are going to trigger and start a discussion on the advantages of learning another language. The first suggestion is there will be more reading materials. It is suggested here that when you learn another language, you will be able to read and understand more reading materials. This is especially so in university, as you will not be limited to reading the translation of a book only. This is because you can read from the direct source, which is the book that was written in the original language. The second prompt suggests that you can enjoy movies and songs in the language. This is true because songs, for instance, if you do not understand the lyrics, you would only be able to enjoy the melody. But if you were to understand the language, you would be able to appreciate the song more. The third prompt suggests another advantage of learning a language, and it is that you can use it when needed. In the corporate world, for instance, having an employee who is able to speak another language is an advantage for the company. These employees would be an asset to the company. This is because they would be able to use the language and interact with companies, especially from monolingual countries. Monolingual countries are countries that generally only speak one language, like China and Japan. If this video is helping you in some way, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel, because it is going to help me create more videos. The next prompt is to go on holiday. Learning another language is an advantage, as you would be able to go on holiday to another country. Being able to understand the language is an advantage, as you would be able to read road signs and order easily in a restaurant, just to name a few. The fifth prompt suggests that we can use it in our resumes. We can add this ability to speak another language in our resumes when applying for jobs. This would be an advantage over another person who does not have the ability. Let's now move on to the third part of the video, which is the essential steps to take in part 2. Essential means something that you need to do. So these here are the steps you need to do in part 2. The first step that you need to take is the call to action. In other words, you will be the first one to start the conversation. Call to action means that you get everyone's attention to start part 2. We'll look more into this later on in this video. After everyone is ready to start, you will mention the situation. The situation is written in the middle of the mind map. After that, state one point from the 5 prompts given. Choose something that is easiest for you. This is because you want to be able to explain more about it. Speak for about 1 minute, and then let the others speak as well. Do not hog the discussion. To hog the discussion means to use up too much time speaking and not being fair on the other candidates. Also, don't do this, because this is not such a nice thing to do. But I need to point out a very important matter here. Do not wait till the very last minute before joining in the discussion. You must be part of the discussion. This then leads us to the last step you need to take, which is get your chance to speak again. This, I think, is the most important reminder I want to give you. Make sure you speak 2 to 3 times or more in the discussion. Give input with your interesting ideas. I will have another video on how to continue your discussion in speaking part 2, so do look out for it. Let's now look at the expression to use for the call to action. When you call everyone to action, you will want to try and sound enthusiastic. Enthusiastic means to show that you are eager to start and that you sound like you are interested in the discussion. This will set the mood of the discussion to sound lively. The phrases that you can use are such as these. Alright everyone, let's get started. Let's start our discussion. Allow me to begin this discussion by saying, and then you add the situation at the end of the sentence. May I begin? Shall I start? Can I start by stating my view on this matter first? Let's now move on to part 4 of this video, which is a candidate sample answer. We shall read the candidate's response first, and after that, look into it much closely. So this again is the mind map with the 5 prompts to be used in your discussion. I want to point out this very last sentence here at the end of the page. At the end of the discussion, try and decide the best advantage for learning another language. Do not be too worried about this. This is not a must. This is because when you are discussing about something, you will gradually move towards 1 or 2 suggestions that are most popular. This is a natural process. I will not say too much about this here, as I will also have another video on this. So do look out for this one too. Alright, now let's look at this candidate's response on how to start the discussion. Remember the first 3 steps to take in part 2? They are call to action, mention the situation, and state your first point, right? So this is the candidate's response. Candidate A: all right everyone, shall we start the discussion? We will be discussing the advantages of learning another language. So what is this first sentence here? This is the call to action. All right everyone, shall we start the discussion? The second sentence is the task you have to fulfill for part 2. Fulfill means to do something that is expected of you. We will be discussing the advantages of learning another language. This is of course taken here from the situation which is in the middle of the mind map. The candidate then states the point. As could be seen here, the candidate has chosen the point, enjoy movies and songs. One of the advantages of learning another language is that we can enjoy movies and songs in the language. In the first part of the sentence, the candidate has repeated the situation, advantages of learning another language, and then linked it to the second part. We can enjoy movies and songs in the language. So this is how you state your point. Always repeat the situation which is in the middle of the mind map and then link it to the point you want to talk about. Next, you will need to explain your point. This is because when we are watching foreign movies, like Korean movies for instance, it would naturally be more enjoyable if we could understand what the characters in the movies are saying as they speak. In the first part of the sentence, the candidate is giving an example. This is because when we are watching foreign movies, like Korean movies, and in the second part of the sentence, the candidate then gives a reason why knowing another language would make watching a movie become more enjoyable. More enjoyable if we could understand what the characters in the movies are saying as they speak. The candidate then gives more explanation. Of course, we could read the subtitles provided. However, we are going to enjoy the characters' jokes and nuances a lot more if we could immediately understand what they are saying. Nuances means the slight changes and differences that could be seen in the characters. I want to highlight these 2 things here. The first is the use of course. The candidate has used of course here to state something that people already mostly know about. That is, to read the subtitles. And then is the use of however. However is used here to say about something that is opposite to what was said before. And the reason given for being able to enjoy the jokes and nuances a lot more is because we could immediately understand what the characters are saying. Next is, you would need to give more explanation on this. This is especially so if we are watching sitcoms. If we were to only rely on subtitles, we would totally miss the punchline of the jokes and maybe not understand the scenes at all. I would like to highlight this phrase here. This is especially so. This phrase is used to give even more stress on what is being said. And that is, if we were to only rely on subtitles, we would totally miss the punchline. Punchline means the final lines of a joke, where the joke becomes funny. And because of this, we may not understand the scene of the movie at all. The last part is for you to invite the views from the other candidates. What about the rest of you? What do you think? And then the other candidates will continue the discussion. Give the other candidates a chance to speak and then you should speak some more. Be a part of the discussion. This video ends here and remember to check out this next video. Take care and I will see you soon.